Well, we should be back now. As always, pretty bad internet, so we just beat off the enemies, and I think that's all you really missed out on.
Yeah! We reached the end!
Nice try. Let's double back and go the other way.
That's pretty much it. I don't know why my internet always like keeps going
Safety
off.
first, everybody!
Oh, I guess I didn't kill all of them.
I'll back you up, Noct. I'm counting on it.
It's just one dude.
If I may.
There you go.
Put it in the books.
Easy.
It's history now.
Did we hit the top? Feeling past my peak.
I'm afraid you've still got a ways to go.
Is this meat? Will we get another recipe? Who knows?
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Oh, look at that. I was right. And I guess from here on out
Killer
the climbing
climb,
is
dude.
pretty
Killing
steep.
me.
Feeling a steep pain.
One false step and you won't feel anything ever again.
Wow. Risky business for some noodles. Comparing Prompto to Gladio, holy shizzle, he's a giant.
I think my legs are gonna give. Don't even want to think about how sore I'm gonna be tomorrow.
Good point. Well, at least we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, boy. Then there's probably an item over here. Totally not risky.
Huh.
How's with the heat?
As we climb, so does the temperature.
I'm no geologist, but I'm pretty sure this is a volcano. Hey, what are the chances of it erupting while we're here?
Right side. Might suffer longer if it does.
Watch out!
Harry.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Nox?
Never miss!
We're on the same page.
Quickly checking if we are still alive. Okay, yeah, we are. Good, that's all I wanted to confirm.
Was that perfect or what?
I'll give you that.
An item? Hey, money. Another feather.
We've two paths before us.
Nox. Choose the one that's not a dead end.
Easier said than done.
Brilliant.
No big deal.
That's crossing the line.
My hand slipped. I'm going all out.
Just don't get pushed away.
Oh, Wyvern.
Sure want to talk.
good. There goes the last potion.
Smash.
There's a bird.
Don't die on me.
There he is. Another bunch of herbs, I guess?
Huh?
I guess this is a dead end, or can we climb this?
Time to
Oh,
face the cliff head
climbable.
on.
By face, you don't mean climb.
You got a better way up the rock.
I mean, theoretically you can't climb with your face, but... Hey, who am I to judge? Anything here? Doesn't seem like it. Surely we're making our way there now, yeah. It's supposed to be pretty close now. These better be like the best noodles ever. Hey, at least we don't have a stamina gauge in this game, like with Breath of the Wild. Hey, we made it. And there's a
This
camp.
place is practically begging to be camped on.
Halt our hike a moment.
Wait,
Yeah.
are we
Let's take a
seriously
camp.
sleeping here?
Get some
You see
levels.
a better place.
Eat something. Can we make anything new? Ooh, we can make. Well, we bought cup noodles, so we might as well.
This place really grew on me.
So many Ignises. So many Ignis pictures. Absolutely disgusting. JK.
Let's hit it.
All right.
As his friends eat their favorite food at camp, the techniques may develop faster, or the level critical hits more often. Well, isn't that just
Hold up.
swell?
Down there. What is that?
Let me take this electricity. Would I
You want to
say?
make camp?
What's this down where? Oh, fire vein. Fireballs. Yum. Glass gemstone.
Watch your step, kids.
No room for slip-ups, Noct.
I'm not the clumsy one.
Yeah, that's you, Prompto. These stupid wasps.
Wow! Like a real-life RPG.
Wow. Wow, Prompto, you just break the fourth wall.
Say your prayers.
Try this!
You rang? I think he finally snapped.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
Alright, that went alright. Now where's that egg? Obtain a zoo egg. More wasps.
Type of bad guys I like to fight.
Do you like to fight?
None, you better mention it.
Hey.
Nowhere
Should
left to
be down
climb.
here.
Our goal is to get the egg and escape. Speed is imperative.
Mama bird won't leave the nest unattended for long.
That is true. So is this one of those like big birds?
I say, we take back the biggest one.
We can't carry that thing.
Something portable, perhaps?
Sure hope we don't have an accident on our way back.
You break the egg, I break you.
No, surely this doesn't look like a boss arena or anything. Surely you will just chill on our way back. No big bird will attack us. Well, I guess not. I mean, I hope this is the way. Actually, we can probably fast travel. Return to the entrance. Yeah, that works.
That's better.
Now all we have to get through is a loading screen. Not a long one, luckily. Ow. Call it the Shukobo.
Let's go. Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed. I gotta say, Aranea really impressed me today.
With her outfit?
Well, yeah, that too. It's just, I always had this impression that the Empire was filled with nothing but jerks.
She certainly doesn't fit the mold.
Really makes you wonder. You think she...
The perfect coupon roll.
was okay with the raid on the city?
S, you represent stamina. Oh, there goes my controller again.
Let's head on out.
Wait, is this where we're supposed to be? Why do I feel like this is gonna be just in the middle of nowhere? Well, seems like this is as far as we can go with the car.
Easy now.
I wonder, is she really gonna leave the army?
You seem quite smitten with her. Which one is it?
One is what?
Her or Cindy?
RNA or Cindy? Oh, wow. Okay, let me think about this for a sec.
Come
no
on,
doubt
Prompto.
both of them can wait.
Oh, he's not even going to tell us? Wow. What a tease. Did we really run out of magic fighting that one thing? I guess so. There we go, at least that empties out our stuffs. Quadcast. No, we still have Quadcast, that's pretty good. Absorb. Hey, don't run away. Still need you. To the ice deposit.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Was already in the right spot. And there we go.
Let's go.
And now onward to adventure and the lighting spot. Give me the suck. There we go. And now to the camp. Lambeth Haven. That was a close one. Camp.
Camping. Again.
Well, you got a problem with camping?
Yeah, no, this is an adventure. What did you expect? Cup noodles. So this is a special one with egg.
Perfect timing.
Hey, that's a good one. I like that one. Save it. Eeh.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
You know something? Going through all that trouble to make our own custom cup, it's made me appreciate cup noodles even more.
Perhaps we truly can't improve upon perfection.
It's not about finding the single best ingredient. It's about crafting that perfect blend of meat, egg, and shrimp. That harmony of flavors is key.
Yeah, you're right. Makes you appreciate how delicious these noodles really are.
I know I sure do.
Alright, sure guys. Seems like everybody likes noodles. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I guess now we can go and take the boat.
Easy now. Hut.
Better keep up.
Car.
Thanks for the ride.
Well,
Wait, Hammerhead? No, that is not Hammerhead. Old Lestalum? Sure. Let's make our way to the quest location. What? Did we get a different quest? Huh. We will come back some other time. I don't really feel like going up the mountain again. Let's just go back to, oh, let's just do it in the chill way.
Everything in order?
Yep.
We're going to make our way to the main quest story thing.
So Nox, I've been taking pics of whatever catches my eye, but what do you want to see?
Well, what do I want to see? I want to see, me.
Me, I guess?
No prob. Leave it to me.
What? No, I was kidding.
Promptable thing. Okay, yeah. Are we getting attacked or are you driving? Guess we're fighting these guys. Oh, these are big boys. These are the biggest of boys.
Roger.
Okay.
Alright.
Nailed it.
Oh, yeah, we don't have anything anymore.
Looks like I made it.
Just in time.
Shut up, Agnes! How are we?
Getting by.
These guys are strong.
All right.
I know you want.
On top of it! Gladio! Sorry! Observations?
Worry about yourself.
I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death.
There we go. Smelly
very much
smells have been
alive.
killed. Have been died. Nice.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
Let's see how far we have come so far, huh? Did we start over here? Insomnia, yeah, that's where we came from. We've come all this way. We've been quite far. we still have a lot to go. Hey, what's this? There's a shop in the car? Oh my god. That is useful. Sell treasures. There we go, some more money. Let's buy like a lot. Let's buy like a few of these. These are ingredients. It's fishing. Portable MP3 player. Sure thing, dude. Sure thing. That's actually pretty nice. Alright, now we're stocked up on stuff. Now I feel better about myself. Meanwhile, we're almost arrived. I mean, we can probably finally take a boat. We haven't even, like, been on the sea yet. We were supposed to take a boat ride not too long ago, but then freaking my dad died. Real sad times. But now we're finally... go on a pleasure cruise. I'm not really tired. It's kind of sad, really. We haven't even been streaming for like an hour. Well, we have. An hour and a half, but still. Getting quite the AP, which is nice. Oh. We're standing up and looking at stuff. This is a really unsafe way to sit in the car, but alright. Oh, and now we're going to go into the tunnel again. Wait, what? Near Gestalt and Replicant? How did this make it in here? That is weird. Just one song though. That's interesting. Nier Automata. I cannot hear the song though. I don't know if that's just me. But we have arrived.
Really looking forward to Iris' cooking.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Aw, don't be that way. It's different when a girl cooks for you.
Well, Prompto. Are you just ditching the boys? Is that how it goes? Just ditch the boys? Shaking my head. I thought you were bae, but apparently you're just fam. Who could have known? Who could have known? Yo, Prompto, what's up?
Let's get a shot with the lighthouse. Hair blowing in the breeze. We'll be seaside supermodels.
Sure. You big old doofus.
Seaside supermodels it is, then.
Oh yeah! Seaside supermodels!
Alright, sure thing. What a way to get sidetracked again.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
That's a weird lighthouse.
Ready or not?
Hey, it's the boys and Iris somehow, somewhere.
The gang's all here, see? Us?
Board the boat. Watch the buddy will lose all access to the open world for a while, and rental chocobos will automatically return to the post. Yes, let's do it. Umbra. Who's a good messenger doggo? Be there as fast as I can. Take care, doggo. May you live for a long, long time. Show us the boat.
Look, Prince
Hey.
Octus, even the marshal came to say goodbye.
Wow.
I guess it's goodbye for now.
Yep. See you later.
Something I gotta get off my chest.
What's that?
I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't there for your father. I swore an oath to protect the king, but I wasn't strong enough to uphold it.
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
Yeah. I realize that.
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
I do.
Even if they can't solve your problems, you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell. Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers. Trust in them, always.
Alright.
You can never have too many tools. Here, learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well.
Ooh. An
Just
extra
remember,
flask. Nice.
it's a destructive force that doesn't discriminate. I suggest putting someone in charge of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good power. Let me get on that boat.
Waiting for an invitation? Get your asses on board.
Trying.
Hey, Your Majesty!
What's up?
Please, come back soon! We need our king!
Yeah. Count on it.
Alright. No level ups. We do have a lot of pictures though. We have one of cup noodles. Let's save the cup noodles just in case it comes up later on. Look at this one. Wow, such a difference. That's a cool one. And this one's pretty cool too. It's the picture of the old gang. That's a picture of the whole gang. Why not? This has been a good session, I guess. This one's a pretty bad one. You could barely make out the characters. Chapter 9, Callings.
The wedding day arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydrian, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Lunafreya?
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way, while you rush off to slay the Hydrian for your poor sister's sake. I know the price of the Covenant.
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altisha, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
Then to think this is where we were headed to begin with.
We've been through a lot.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves.
Can't let Lady Lunafreya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed, her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Lunafreya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Lunafreya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altisha.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion. But in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's.
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, yet doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
might help if we knew what he was after.
Who can say?
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. They'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy, thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps, like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, it feels like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altissia.
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Is that what my dad said?
Carrying a royal line ain't a task to be taken lightly. For a small thing, that ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but y'all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. What with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
Hard childhood.
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
And you must have seen your fair share of Altissia by now.
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big. Okay.
Well, it ain't the crown city.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to trite explanations.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Altissia now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are our first order of business.
All work and no play?
Makes Ignis a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you, too.
Well, you're welcome to sleep in the wire.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey, now.
Wescombe ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yep, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old Wes. He'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Lunafreya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Lunafreya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
Well, we barely fit. Oh wow, look at that! It's like a road, but it's on water. That's pretty cool. Also, for a while I thought the boat was just riding itself, but it said this here. So that works.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one.
Cool.
Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
Prepared in advance.
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Lucky us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
Look at this place.
Phew! Finally back on land.
Barely. They call it the walls of water. But it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which
Just
is why
one
we
big
can't
water.
traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
Yay! More boats.
Hey, Noctis, catch.
Oh,
Key to the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful driver like Reggie could sink her. A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective. So get out there and see the world, you hear?
Alright, sure. That is how you say this?
What's next? Immigration?
What do you mean? There's still more?
Huh?
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit? Purpose,
Ignis?
Ignis, a little help?
Utterly hopeless. We are scholars of the culinary arts, and we've come to study the renowned cuisine of your fair nation.
Is that so? I wish you an enlightening stay.
Oh, that worked.
Another one you owe me.
That's surprising. Well, I'll take it.
You want to check Wescom's place out?
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
Alright.
Where should we stay tonight?
The Sid wasn't kidding. It is big.
Crowded, too.
Delicious food, spectacular view.
Guess we're taking a gondola? Oh.
Oh, hey, Noct!
Yes?
Yeah?
There's supposed to be a scenic spot nearby. All the locals recommended. Wanna check it out? Take some snaps?
Sure.
Well, if it comes recommended, sure.
Yeah! This is what a road trip's all about.
Alright, gondola time.
Gondola! Care for a ride?
I don't actually know which one. Oh, this one. It says it on the thing. That makes it easier. Look at us. We're in a boat. I like how everything is supposed to be so fancy.
Now I see why people flock from far and wide to the walls of water.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in. Weskamarma, as you've gathered. My word, you've grown, little prince. Ah, but of course. You were only a babe at the time.
Let's take a look inside.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
There's no way the Nifs don't know about Lady Lunafreya's speech. With both Leviathan and the ring in one place.
Let me get this shot. Oh, love the lighting.
Shop till you drop.
So this is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far? You doubtless have many questions, so ask away.
This country is a part of the Empire, isn't it?
Oh, you're wary. I understand. But there's no need to jump at every shadow. Just be aware that the terms of our independence grant the Empire free reign to come and go as they please.
We'll bear that in mind.
It's admittedly a one-sided arrangement. Most everything we do requires Niflheim's permission. And they wouldn't knowingly permit the Oracle to appear before the public. How our government spun that is quite a mystery.
Oh, I see. About the Oracle, that was the most important.
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is to be trusted, absolutely.
Where is Lady Lunafreya?
In the city somewhere. But no one has caught so much as a glimpse of her. The media has been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
What about Leviathan?
Has anything changed with Leviathan?
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother. In preparation for the rite. Ah, but on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile emergency provisions. This begs the question, if they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed?
Good question.
So you see lots of Nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think much of it. Though the High Commander did cause a stir when he showed up the other day.
Ravis.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival fuels rumors that they will next come to Altisha. The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as well. Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thanks, appreciate it.
My dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Ah, you've an ear for gossip.
Gentlemen, I won't waste your time. My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of the Accordo Protectorate.
You should know, we have Lady Lunafreya in our care. And the Empire demands we surrender her.
What?
Yet I am loath to acquiesce unless we stand to profit. Hence I've come to discuss terms with the King of Lucis. If you've a mind to talk, come to my estate.
She can be oblique at the best of times, but I assure you, her heart is in the right place.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, you must be weary from your journey. Might I suggest you seek your beds for now and ponder matters anew in the morning?
Yeah, I think we'll do just that.
I guess.
What should I buy?
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
It's kind of hard to know where to go when it doesn't show you a marker on the map for the boat. Well, at least we're going places. Fishing spot. They haven't done any fishing in a while, that's for sure. And maybe this is a good time to try it out. Except we're fishing right over it. Or rather... driving? Sailing?
Any ideas for accommodation?
Yeah, good question. Oh, I guess we're there actually. If it's going to... I guess it's going to stop right there. And then we can just go and get a sleep.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Oh. Have a look at this, Noct.
What about it?
What's this?
How about a ridola on the gondola?
Wow, Prompto. That was a new level of bad.
Gentiana.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Can now revisit past memories. Summon him when you rest at lodgings. Characters will retain their current level and abilities. When they return to the past, the place you call Umbra will be set as your last rest point. Okay.
Greetings.
Let's call it a day.
Soft beds, baby.
Not quite sure what the application is of the dog. Is it just like an extra fast travel?
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
Let's do the one with the boys. Oops, didn't see the other ones.
Good morning.
That's sad.
Hey.
Huh.
Right. Head to the first secretary's estate. Can we do that from over here?
Guess we need to go talk to Camellia.
Yeah, like we have any other option.
There's no telling how events will unfold. Let us prepare before making our way.
Yeah, she can sit tight a while.
What do you mean with preparations? What is there to prepare? What up, Prompto?
Oh, there's supposed to be a real good photo spot around here.
Sure.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
The palace.
I'm so glad that Lady Luna's safe.
So what next?
Ooh, I
just feel like there's no point in going to work anymore. Like I'm not welcome.
No, I fell down here, but apparently there's nothing here. So now we have to find our way back home.
The war's won, yet they continue harvesting for soldiers.
Now that you mention it, that does seem like overkill. His arm's so cool.
There you go.
Take a shot from here.
Take
Good
a
call.
photo.
Now it's picture time. Ready or not?
We ought to hold on to this one.
So what next?
Okay.
Did you see
No
that,
more
Noct?
getting sidetracked.
What is it?
Oh, I guess we're getting sidetracked.
What are we eating?
Peace be unto the province.
Alright. I hope there's stairs around here. Oh yeah, there is. Great. Great stairs. Yeah, sure. It's fine with me.
Thank you for coming.
No sweat.
Okay.
First things first. Thanks for coming to greet us in person.
It's the least I could do for a king. Wescombe didn't extend me an invitation, so I decided to extend my own. Though circumstances have changed, both the king and the oracle are finally in Altisha.
You said that you have Luna in your care. Doesn't that pose a risk to your nation?
Is the king concerned for our relations with the Empire? But it's true. The oracle is a risk, one we are prepared to shed with. Whether we do so depends on you.
I see.
Now let me ask some questions of my own. Why does the oracle seek to awaken the Hydrian?
Be truthful, I guess.
She wants to forge a covenant so I can receive Leviathan's blessing.
The answer I wanted to hear. And yet, king or not, it can't be a simple affair for you to receive a god's blessing. Let me be frank. The potential chaos worries me. You know better than most what took place in Lucis with Archean. Tell me, what happened?
I met Titan, and he gave me his power.
Just like the legends, though the Empire doesn't like the way the story goes. Even as we speak, they mobilize their forces. It seems there's no avoiding chaos. It will most likely come to war. However, I don't care to host a battle on my soil. The gods and the Empire be damned.
What? Be realistic. Sure.
Not much you can do when it comes to gods.
You'd suggest I accept my city's destruction?
Be positive, I guess?
Just protect everything.
Wishful thinking. We must be realistic and discuss what we can and cannot do. Without further ado, let us talk terms. If you wish to hold the right, you must ensure my citizens' safety and aid in their evacuation.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'll do as you ask.
I'm pleased to hear it. As long as the people's safety is assured, I have no qualms with your right. And that is not all. Once the rite has begun, I will not be accountable for what follows. You are on your own.
Act confident.
Not a problem. We know how to take care of ourselves.
Thank you. I'm sorry we cannot do more. But as I'm sure you are aware, few armies can stand against the might of the Imperial fleet. That is all for the terms. To review, you are to ensure our citizens' safety and engage the Empire. Do we have an agreement?
All right. Let's fight together as allies.
Allies? Such a vote of confidence. Well, you can trust us to do our part and keep the Oracle safe. A final warning, though I doubt it'll come to it. My duty is to my citizens. Should any harm befall them, there will be a reckoning for both King and Oracle.
All right. You do what you must for your people.
You're just like your father.
What do you mean, like my father?
Sometimes I can't tell whether you're sharp or dull.
Oh.
Madam, it's time.
Alright.
Assign 3 of your own for the evacuation effort. Whom you choose is up to you. According to our intel, the Imperial fleet will be 4 warships strong. Steel yourselves for a full-scale battle. I have confidence you will do well by us, and you can expect the same in return.
Nice, we did it. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I'm glad we did it. I mean, being a king, I have experience with that. No, I'm going to lie. I'm joking. What if she's setting us up?
I can't promise something I can't help.
Of course. You certainly opened up to them, though.
What can I say? I have a soft spot for the young and tragic.
Nice.
They've lost Regis. They've lost the crystal. Was it so long ago the last oracle was taken from them? We've seen the Empire go mad these 10-odd years.
Day of the right. We're on another one of those gondolas.
During the rite, we must see to it the Empire does not harass Leviathan.
Gonna be tough to pull off before the king receives her power.
And with 3 of us on evacuation detail.
Indeed. The best we can realistically do is to help the Hydrian help herself.
What kind of help you talking about?
Just like Titan, the Empire will seek to immobilize Leviathan.
Ah, with the harpoon things?
If we can dislodge them from the goddess, she will have a fighting chance.
Sounds good in theory, but don't push it. It's pointless, unless you can get that blessing.
Stay flexible, stay alert.
All right, will do.
Getting off here? Nope. Doesn't seem. Oh, okay.
If worse comes to worse, you can threaten to throw the trident into the sea. Then they'll listen. In the meantime, it will be well guarded. Better than the Oracle herself.
Understood. I shall reclaim it at the altar.
Remember, you'll be under Imperial watch.
Right.
Think of it as a necessary evil in order to forge the Covenant.
I am in your debt.
Once it's over, you may go as you please. But you do so without our protection.
So be it.
You'd better get going. Your public is waiting for you.
Wow. On the loading screen. Hey, Tornado, welcome. Welcome. We're doing Leviathan, I guess. Soon. TM.
Knocked. You in position?
Yep.
Don't forget the plan.
You guys too?
Of course.
Talk about a crowd. Like the whole city's come to watch.
Right, so do I just cleave my way through the people? Is that what we're doing? Oh boy. Okay. I was about to say, is this like a maze?
Dear friends, I stand before you today, with little hope the words I speak shall reach beyond these walls. For slowly but surely, the light fades from our world, and as it does, the shadows shall loom ever longer until all succumbs to the darkness. Darkness that evokes terror, hatred, and sorrow in the hearts of men. The ashes of Lucis. A dream of peace, twisted into a nightmare of death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Luna.
Yet I beg you, do not surrender to despair. Have faith, for our gods watch over us. By their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above, our world will be delivered from the perils of the dark. I stand before you here in Altissia to call upon Leviathan goddess of the seas, spirit of the deep, by the sacred rite, I will commune with the Hydrian. But first, I offer you my solemn vow. On my honor as Oracle, I will not rest until the darkness is banished from our world and the light is restored.
Alright, like 6 people could hear that, considering there's like no speakers installed, but hey.
Bless you all.
Bless. I like how it's been 12 years and all he could do was nod. Oh. Man, that vibration took me off guard. I just placed it down.
The Empire's here.
Oh, here we go.
I can see him.
Dropships are closing in on the port. Look for a vantage point to approach them.
Okay, look after the citizens.
We got them covered.
So, it begins.
So it begins.
It is I, Luna Freya, blood of the Oracle. Goddess of the seas, I beseech you, enter into this covenant that the king might reclaim the stone.
Is it because this is that's one of the view that we can actually like understand what they're saying? Splash.
I do.
Note, the Hydrian has awoken.
Civilians?
Almost there. We'll join you when we're done. The Empire has the Hydrian surrounded. Hurry, Note.
I'm on it.
Then the right.
Looks like me when I lose the game.
Most likely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these guys are level 18, should not be a big deal. You just take it like your glass and you just throw it at people. Like, you just throw the water out of it. Point war. Get the snipers first. Actually, it seems like the other guys are also shooting, but I did not know that. There we go. Now, this looks pretty impressive though. Come on.
I know what you must know. That the King of Kings is to drive the darkness from our stars.
Leviathan.
It is in receiving mercy that men offer praise, and in shedding grace that the gods solicit worship.
Get wrecked.
I vow, the king will prove himself worthy.
Prompto's headed your way.
But what about you guys?
We'll wait below. There's only room for two. Noct, jump!
What?
No
What?
time for questions!
Jump? What do you mean jump?
Man. Ah! Go!
What the
How is this?
New ride we borrowed from the Nifs. This will get us in close.
Serious?
What the hell?
Here she comes.
I got this.
I'll get as close as I can. Then it's up to you.
But this is even supposed to be in the lands?
Hey, nice job finding this baby.
The moment I saw her, I knew we'd go places. Not again.
Not making this easy.
Hold on tight.
No. Thanks.
Don't let go. Noct, can you reach?
Hello. Leviathan, it's me, your boy Noctis. Quester power.
I need your power.
I like the way he said that. He's like, please. Oh.
So the only way you'll help me is if I take you down?
What is even going on? Oh, Arden.
Now, about that ring. On second thought, you let him have it. And do remind him about the crystal.
Oh, Prince, your bride awaits.
I will pass the ring to the rightful king. When the prophecy is fulfilled, all enthralled to darkness shall know peace.
like, I don't need any of that. I am already half Xehanort. The darkness is me.
How sweet. But please, Lady Lunafreya. You first.
Getting buffed? Buff boys? Oh yeah, that's, I guess it's all of the glaives or whatever. The royal arms. I was trying this one of them. That's sick. Also Ripperoni, Finaroni. This is so cool. What's up? You don't go to attack back? Huh? Was it just warp strike times 10 damage? Oh no. Okay. I thought that was a times 10 multiplier. Oh, my bad. Ow, got hit. Just gonna tank the damage and just keep regening. Okay, maybe not too much. Come back out, Leviathan, what's up? that's Leviathan though. Or not, I guess. Get wrecked. Well, I mean, that was to be expected. CC A+.
It's done.
Blessed stars of life and light.
He protect and attack. That's what I wanted to say. If I could speak to this.
Noctis?
Wake up, little boy.
Luna? So, you found your way here. And you found me. A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought? Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me? Because my prayers have been answered. My calling fulfilled. But that doesn't have to come between us. You are the one, Noctis. The stars shine for you now. That which is yours by right shall be restored to you. Do you remember the flowers of Tenebrae? It seems so long ago. You'll find they await you still, looming from hill to vale. Will you be there?
Would that I could join you. But this moment will have to be enough.
It's not right. All I wanted was to save you.
When the world falls down around you and hope is lost. When you find yourself alone amid a lightless place. Look to the distance. Know that I am there. And that I watch over you always. Dear Noctis.
Well then.
Back with us. I'll tell the others. Though it may take a bit. You're hurt. Ah, small sacrifice in the greater battle.
And Luna?
She has passed. Umbra left that for you.
Well, that's messed up. I came with new recipe. Ah, so true. Well, I was going to say it's hard to unsee, but I guess it just unsees it now. Wow, a lot of stuff just happened. Well, at least we have happy picture time with the boys. Oh, that's a nice one. Alright, sure thing. The heart of a king. Huh. I guess now with the ring it's time for the crystal then? I thought the crystal would be back at home. In Insomnia, the main city. But I guess not. Or maybe it has been transported. That makes sense. Seems like we're going quite a distance though. This loading screen is like so done. Oh, there we go. The Scourge of the Stars.
So, we're gonna roll through Tenebrae.
Not before visiting the royal tomb at Cartanica.
You're sure you're up to that?
The wounds have mended. Eyesight's a matter of time.
The hell is wrong with you?
What?
We're not stopping in Tenebrae. You need to grow up and get over it.
I am over it. I'm here, aren't I?
Maybe when you're not too busy moping, you can look around and give a shit about someone worse off than you.
Let go of me.
How's that ring fit you? You rather carry it around than wear it? She gave her life so you could do your duty, not so you could sit around feeling sorry for yourself.
You don't think I know that?
You don't! Ignis took one for you too. And for what?
Enough, Gladio.
You think you're a king, but you're a coward.
Shut up!
Don't do this!
I get it, all right? I get it! Then get a grip. Pull your head out of your ass already.
You know what? I'm out. Screw it.
Knocked!
Leave him.
No, no, Tornado, no. Not Iris. Begone, thought. Begone. Well, I guess that's a thing, though. I guess it's called a Plan B after all. Oh god, please. Are we going to gain control on the train? Until it pulls into the station, alright.
Do the glasses help at all?
Well, I guess you should like explore the train a little bit. If there is anything to explore on the train. Can we go into a different... Oh, we can. Never mind. Sure. Can we, No, we cannot. Okay, that's fine. And we cannot go there. Alright, that's also fine. Cool. I always feel sad when you can't run in games. Like in the old Pokemon games where it was like...
Don't talk about others.
Also, I'm right here, you little dweeb. Okay, let's go find Gladio. King Noctis Uchiha. My father. My beloved. They all got killed. I will show the darkness. With my eyes that see clearly. Jesus. I just wanted to go for a little wee. And then you all look at me like I'm some kind of freaking monster. Chancellor's mother.
I saw the way you were looking at her.
I wasn't looking at anyone.
What a weird name, boyfriend. Oh, there's an item on the train. Hi, Elixir. Nice to meet you. See, it was worth it after all. You got an elixir out of it. The only problem I have is that we will have this. Oh, is it a radio? Oh, it's a remedy. I have come up with a new remedy. Medal of Distinction. You have received a medal. A medal for making it all the way to the end of the train. Now you can walk all the way back.
Still no sign of Lady Lunafreya anywhere.
Yeah, it's, she's dead.
What I wouldn't give to see her again.
Yeah, me too. Jesus. Some people just don't know the pain. The pain of my bleeding heart. But it's alright. Once I find my brother, steal his eyes, I will be I will be the true king of kings with my Mangakyo Sharingan.
Wanna head to the dining car?
So you can feast your eyes on that other girl.
Speaking of eyes, my eyes are the ones that see clearly in the darkness. Oh, don't even.
Anything in Cartanica worth stopping for? Doubt it.
Clanad. I haven't watched Clanad, luckily. I watched Angel Beats, which is also really sad. And Charlotte is pretty good at that too. I don't know. Something... Oh, emergency stop for emergencies only. Where? Oh, here it is. Right, I see. I don't know. People told me that Clan has a lot of like filler and a lot of side stuff. Stop exploring the train, yeah, sure. Carton. Next tomb. Off the rails. Hey, look, it's trash. Mega Phoenix. No, that's not trash.
If the monsters down there don't kill you first, the smell probably will.
What? Was there a gas leak or something?
No one knows for sure, and I'm not risking my life going down to find out. If you want to risk yours, though, then be my guest.
Wow. Alright. There's a shop here? Is that, oh, weapons.
You boys are heading into the mine.
Ding dong.
You best go prepared.
Finally, a weapon that's better than the one I have. The Dark Knight. It absorbs the health of those it strikes. Well, I'm getting this one. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. The Wyvern Lands. Oh, these are all better weapons. Need to make money. Treasures. Sell that metal from walking over the train. Sell like 5 of these. Sell these 2. Let's just... is there a sell all button? Or we can just spam this one. Hopefully we never will need these for a quest or something. There we go, that's some money. The hero shield, nice. Increases maximum HP mildly. Alright, so those are actually like upgrades from what we have. But I feel like we can truck along. We are switching out our blade though. For the blood sword. The Kenji blade will be the best blade for a while. That's good. But Ignis can have the Delta daggers. And the Wyvern Lands. And then Prompto can have Flame gun. Also, let's equip Sage Fire. Sure. Instead of Tempest, let's take a Cyclone. With a fearsome shield shockwave depletes attack bar by 2. Or Dawn Hammer. To single hand me with a powerful greatsword slash. Now what does Ignis have? Because Mark was a really good like AoE. But we're giving that one up for... I don't know, it doesn't really say if it's AoE or not. Do you have any new ones? Star Shell. I don't know. We'll keep the rest the same. Alright, new weapons have been equipped. But we have to take a break now. Because we have to check out another DLC mission that will explain what happened to Ignis and his eyes. But I'm going to do that probably tomorrow or Monday or something. It all depends. For now, I'm out of here. I'm skedaddling. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's save. We're making like decent progress. I mean, I'm not doing many side quests, but hey. Chapter 10, that must count for something, right? Return to the title. So, tomorrow we have to do the Ignis mission. That's what we're starting off with. And that will require learning a new character as well. Well, bye-bye.